So we were riding without the back camera on. Why wasn't the camera working?
I'm changing the camera.
Alright. And then this happened. I don't know how long we were riding with it like this, but thankfully 2 kind gentlemen told us to pull over.
People, we've come from Target, pick up some stuff. We're down in Frankfort, no wait, where we at? Fredericksburg, Virginia, somewhere like that. And we're going to Virginia Beach, hang out. We didn't bring Big Girl with us, but we brought Shay Whitey. And there are my solar panels up on the top. I only put 4 up, I got 4 more to do. But let me tell you, you see the clouds. See the clouds, right? And while we were driving, when we woke up this morning, it was raining, and we had 60%. And now we're at 100% with no sun. So they charged us back up to 100% with no sun. So I'm really happy with that. So can't wait to get the rest of my panels on and get it tightened up. All right, people. Peace. All right, we are in. Every time I start videoing, I forget where we're at. Where are we at? Fort Monroe, Virginia. Beautiful. And we got a big ship out there. I think it's pirates. So we're in Fort Monroe, and we're looking for the entrance to get in to see the fort. But we see it over here, but we don't know how to get in. So once we find out, we'll do some more video.
Okay, we are in Gloucester, we don't know how to say it, Virginia. This is downtown, like the courthouse, all those, like anything that has to do with the courthouse. These were the little buildings that existed then. And my husband lost $20.
Yeah, I just dropped $20. The heck?
So we're about to go in and do a tour, right?
Yep. All right, let's get it. Okay, people, we just got educated in here. So this area is where Pocahontas was from, and not the Pocahontas that Trump talks about. This is the real Pocahontas, right? So Pocahontas and John Smith came through here, and so we learned a lot. So we'll put that in a video. We got some souvenirs. We'll put that in a video of what we're going to see. We're going to see a whole bunch more stuff.
Okay, we're at Warriors Path State Park in Tennessee. Lou's already got the awning out. Nice little picnic area. Babe, we're gonna go walk some trails later.
You okay?
That didn't sound like you meant that. It's a really nice place. Hi. Tennessee is a beautiful place to visit.
Commander sunbathing, trying to catch up to me. Alright, show you what we got. Alrighty. I showed you before, our TV is in here and it comes up, motorizes up. Our couch full of junk. As you can see, we're living in it, so it's not clean. Here's our refrigerator. And here's all the states we've been to already. And these are all the ones we're gonna hit. All right. And here's my solar equipment. And then we got, as you can see, we got solar coming in, bam. Batteries are charged 100%. We got shore power on, inverter. And we got it going on. That's how much juice we're using. All right. Let's see what the bathroom look like. So there's our shower. Sink and everything. Here. Turn the light on for you. There's our skylight, and I got my Starlink sitting up there right now because I don't feel like pulling it out. We got a bench for the wife to sit on, shower. Let's go back to the back. Alrighty. And there's our bed. It's halfway made. Sorry. Fan over there. Now there's our mini split. While we're driving, I put the straps on it so don't bounce off. So I'm gonna make some kind of box to go around it when we get back home. There's our little TV, 21-inch. I didn't think we could still buy one, but we found one. Walmart. No, actually Target. And the closet's over here. Slides in. And that's about it. And that is our humble abode. Got our canopy out. Working good, thanks to my man Roy. And we got a white female, sun tanning.
Very white, no, burning.
Burning. And here is the resort. So they got cabins way over here. That's where we were parked yesterday, over by the cabins. And then that's the store and all the stuff I showed you yesterday. And then the swimming hole. It's really kid friendly. So we got a big lake. And we got the pool and the slides right there. I don't know, tell us what you think. We're in Tennessee. Tell us what you think about the resort. You see Big Dada sitting here, all plugged up. Oh yeah, let's talk about the solar. We got the solar up there. So this is temporary where we're sitting. I just wanted to get out so we can hit the road. So I put 4 panels up. We have actually 8 panels. So I got a vent right here and a vent right there, and then the skylight for the shower. So what I'm going to do is where these 2 panels are right here, I'm going to make a slide out and turn them the other way, and it'll be 4 sitting there, and 2 of them will slide out from the bottom, and then I'll have 4 more back here, and 2 will slide out the bottom on the sides. So that's when we get home. That'll be my next project, to make the slide out racks. But everything's working pretty good. We got our sewer hooked up. We got our electric hooked up. Yep. Now I suggest everybody should get one of these. This is a surge protector. So this is protecting our system. So if the RV park gets a mad surge, this will catch it and cut it off. And it also shows you, you know, that everything's safe when you hook up. And that's it. So make sure you get one of these for sure. We're plugged into the 50 amp, but we're only running 30 amp in. So we got an adapter. That green thing is an adapter to switch it over to 30 amp. This is our water inlet. And we got our cameras everywhere, baby. We got a doorbell in the back door and the front door. And we got the ring solar lights in case somebody want to walk by to catch them and let us know. Then we got our camera up here for when I'm towing. And then I have another camera that I have to put up for the 360 cameras. If you're wondering why the rails are sticking out the back a little bit, that's because when I put my slide outs, it has to come back a little further. So that's why they're sticking out, if you wondered. And this is the mount for my Starlink. And I haven't pulled it out yet. I don't know if I'm gonna pull it out because it works pretty good in the shower skylight. But if the signal gets bad, I'll bring it out, put it on the pole. And that's about it. So this is our home for a couple days. What up, people? Okay, we are at, where are we at? We are in St. Augustine, Florida.
We're gonna tour the oldest jail and the oldest store.
So if I come back without Trace, that means they kept her at the oldest jail. You know, she's kind of thuggish. All right, so we're at the Spice
And tea store right now.
So I guess this is where they exchanged when they came across the water, landed here, and they exchanged different items for different things. So we're gonna get some information and get back to you.
So there's all kind of different blends. Like they have spices, like a Northwest salmon rub, a Jamaican jerk spice blend. They've got a lot of spice. Indian yellow curry. Mad Mojo. I'm imagining this is probably a little spicy.
And they said we can open up the jars and smell, see what they smell like.
Look at the pepper wall for the man who loves pepper.
This is the pepper joint right here.
I've never seen anybody like pepper like you.
Shh.
Well, that's what I said to you the other day. Yeah.
Okay, we got our tea. What else did we get? We got a little tea majiggy thing. You put the tea in and you pour the water to it. So we got that. Now we're going over to the jail. We're going to do all this stuff. So the lady in there was great. She showed us what to buy and what not to buy, and she said how to save money. Thank you.
Your favorite thing?
And we're going over to the jail. Weather's perfect. It's about 60 something. Nice breeze. So we're just out here kicking it. All right, stay tuned. People, we are at another spot. What is it?
Don't beat me up too bad. Castillo de San Marcos?
And this is where they did a lot of fighting and stuff. So we're gonna see where they was throwing what do you call them things? Those steel balls, what do you call them?
Cannons?
Cannons, yeah.
This is the oldest masonry fort in the continental United States.
All right, so this is where they're shooting cannons at the boats and all the good stuff.
Construction started in 1672.
1672. All right, we're cutting through the grass. We might get a ticket. I don't know. You know, we're from Ohio. We do stuff like that.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe we just did that.
All right, this is pretty slick. When was this built, babe?
1672.
1672 they built this. Let's see what we got going over here. All right, here's the info center. this place is beautiful. So I don't think they parked the cars back there back then. Right there, they're probably horses. Horses and carriage. All right, people, we'll keep you informed on what we're doing. All right, people, we are at the Lighthouse. Check it out. So we're gonna check out the Lighthouse. She's very excited. She's never been in a lighthouse before.
Never seen one.
So we'll hit this joint and see what it's about. Where you at, man?
We're in a lighthouse, like in it. Okay, people, we are heading to
Daytona Beach, and we are going to see my man Ed Barrett Jr. We're going to support him with his, he's doing some incredible paintings, so we're going to support him. And we feel anytime we can support any of our friends, if we're in the area, we're going to try to. So come to see you, Ed.
look for some pictures of his artwork because it's amazing.
Yeah, look up his, I'll put a link in the description. Look up his artwork, it's incredible.
Yeah. All right, look up for pictures too of our adventures.
All right, people, we are on Daytona Speedway. We're actually standing on the track.
Yeah, I know. They did the seats that way.
So we're gonna see my man Ed, and this is Trace's first time here, and I was showing her how fast they come down that straightaway. What do you think, babe?
It's pretty cool.
All right, so we'll get back to you in a little bit. All right, people. I think we found Mr. Ed, because there's two vehicles that he painted, the 56 and the van there. And I think he's inside these garages doing some artwork. So we're gonna check him out right now. Babe, you wanna hold it when you go in? Video? Video, huh? Wait a minute. My wife is...
You have...
All right, people, we're at Daytona Beach, as you can see. And I'm the only idiot out here with a coat on, jeans, and tennis shoes. Good. So the wind is kind of chilly, but it's nice out.
So how you dressed?
Yeah, so I'm the only idiot out here with. All right, we'll let you know what's happening. All right, people, we are at the manatee kicking it spot. So we're going to see the manatees.
I'm so excited.
We'll show you some when we see them. Okay, we are in Silver Springs State Park. Look how pretty it is. And look at the trees. Look at the little squirrel. So if you wanted to eat a squirrel, you'd be in trouble down here in Florida because they're all little.
That size.
They're like little. Look how clear and pretty the water is. And we're heading to the manatee section.
beautiful.
Really is. Oh, look at the fish. He's big. I wonder what kind of fish that is. Catfish, maybe? There it is, big. What do you think, people?
He's like not even trying to swim either.
No, he's chilling. How clear the water is.
I know.
Oh, we got a wheelchair coming up on us, rolling fast. Might be a carjacking. Oh, look, there's another one.
Ah.
All right, we're making our way. Okay, when we see the manatees, we'll holler at you. Looks like the duck is gonna ride on his back. Yep, there's one.
Over there. Nope,
There's
there's
a
a
duck.
Trick this.
You want to get it? I said
I've seen him from back there.
Hey, people. Me and the wife messed around in Georgia, and look who we found. Mr. Dwayne and his wife. So we hanging out at his place for a day or two.
Got to see a bunch of pirates.
And now we're at a rim fair, and we're gonna check out this rim fair here in Georgia.
That's pretty much how you come in.
So I'll let you know what we're doing. All right, peace. All right, people. We're at Wayne's house, and he's let us stay here in his property, and he does forging, metal forging. So we're gonna learn how to make a knife.
Listen to it.
So this is the hammer I'm using. He has a really nice shop here. He's gonna show us how to make a knife.
All right, we'll see ya.
So you got to think how this is in the fire, right? So it's hotter on this end than it is back here. So we're basically going to be taking that shape. We'll start out putting divots in it, right? So it looks like this, which will push that up in the middle, right? And since this end is hotter than this, when we hammer on those high points,
So if you're ever in Dallas, you have to stop at Dallas Stroker, which is Rick Fairless's place. You all remember him from the Biker Build-Offs. Here's some of his creations. So we are in his shop right now. This is his store. So you can come here and buy all kind of leather stuff and t-shirts, you know, all the good stuff. Then on the other side over here is motorcycles. So we're gonna see if we can catch up with him if he's here. And I will take some pictures for you and let you see what's going on. Got my man Paul.
No Coca-Cola, no cigarettes.
We got Paul giving us a tour of the place. All right, people, I'll let you know what's going on.
Can endure the hottest of temperatures and brave the elements while drinking little to no.
What up, homie? You guys are beautiful. That must be Big Dog over there. He's still chilling.
Beautiful, the white one. I don't know, her ears are folded back right now. But you'll see they're red? Yep. That's her baby. Hey, Willow, what you doing?
Hey, buddy.
Oh, we're gonna be clean tonight, huh? We're gonna be clean? Oh, they're sticking it out. Hey, stick that tongue out there.
Ooh.
And they will challenge each other. No, Royal's becoming, her name, Royal. Yeah, she's coming in charge. And that's beautiful. She's the oldest. And Mama, this was her last baby. No more babies for you, huh? I know you could the slobber string.
They're beautiful.
So this is Windy Night Delight. This is beautiful. That's Outa Willa. Her mom's name is Willowbit. So Outa Willowbit and Outa Willa. And then Top Royal Gal is her full name. They're all registered, so they have to get creative.
Look at those horns, man. That is so cool.
Another one?
They really are.
What up, people? Me and the bride are in, where are we at? Stockyard, Texas. And we're gonna see the bulls come down the street, I think. It's an old cowboy town for real. And that's why we're here, to see the cowboy stuff. All right, people, when we see the bulls, we'll kick it back on for you. People, correction. We are in Fort Worth, Texas, at the Stockyards. And I think they're filming a movie over here. They got all blocked off with cameras and stuff. So I'm curious to see what movie it is. So I'll video the bulls coming through. Bigger than 10 foot. us out.
Thank you for visiting the Fort Worth Stockyards.
All right, let's give them a round of applause.